we're just going to quickly go over this. This is the guy from the Amazon, and I'll put it up now. It's just the beginnings of the decoding, but you're going to see, you know, what they're trying to communicate to us. Real things in real life, like synodic periods of planets, etc. All in 7 blocks. So instead of a 500-page book, you can have 7 blocks with 6 gaps, 48 centimeters apart, 63 centimeters high are 2 blocks. 5 blocks are 70 centimeters high, and they're 48 centimeters apart. So he measured this with his digital device, and he got exactly metric, and he got exactly 63 centimeters, 70 centimeters, etc. So when we use this and we see what are they trying to communicate, we get real things in real life. Let's take an easy one. We'll go 48 centimeters, and there's 6 of them, because there's 6 gaps between 7 blocks. They're all 48 centimeters apart. So we'll times that by 6 and we get 288. 288 or 2880 is how many hours there are in 3 seasons. And the Egyptians had 3 seasons of 2,880 hours. It's also the note of D from the D column. It's a lot of things. 288 centimeters is 6.4 Egyptian cubits, which is the note of C, or 5.5 Royal Egyptian cubits. Let's take the 288 that we got from 6 lots of 48, and we'll times it by 350, which is our 5 blocks at 70 centimeters. And we get 100800, which is, 1008 or 108. Many will know that 108 or 1008 is a very sacred number in the ancient world. We've been learning from my fretboard discoveries that 63 centimeters is the ultimate string length, and the reasons why are in my other videos. First fret is the moon, second fret is Mars, all these things. So all of this ties together. It's one system that was noticed, observed, and then things were built to venerate this stuff. As you can see, these 7 blocks are giving us an amazing amount of information. So let's go 13. So we've got 7 blocks with 6 gaps. That's 13, because as you can see, it's upside down blocks really, but there's 6 of them. So let's go 13. 13 times 126, because 2 blocks are 63, so 2 of those together is 126. 13 times 126 is 1638. Now 16380 is the Maya or Inca or Aztec, I don't know who it was, people living down there. They've got 16380 is as the synodic period of Mars, and they've got a very special system which is in my other videos way back on 819 and how it is Mercury's synodic period. It's also, I think, Mars or Venus's orbital period. So it's, anyway, these things are planetary. They apply to physical reality. We're not just smashing numbers together and going, look, it equals this. It equals things in our reality. They're pointing and showing us and teaching us things that are in our reality by doing it in this way. 7 blocks, 6 gaps, 48 centimeters apart, 75 blocks at 70, 2 blocks at 63. You start playing with these things, very simple things. No crazy math, very easy math. Times, plus, divided by, easy stuff. And you start getting all these things. So we've got 5 blocks at 70. So let's go 5 times 126, and we get 630. I'm just going to keep it short, but as I've been showing with the harp of from Sumeria, or the Great Pyramid, or the guitar, they encode everything from the harmonic series to synodic periods, to the moon, to the sun, to the annual year of 365, whatever it is that they're trying to show with certain numbers. All of reality, whether it be a simulation or not, runs completely and entirely on the laws of harmonics, the laws of sound, the laws of vibration, the laws of fraction, rarefaction. A musician's canvas is silence. A canvas for an artist is obviously a canvas or a piece of metal or something they're going to sculpt. But a musician's canvas is silence. And when we see Ken Wheeler's Pharaoh cell, and from the center, from what it looks like a black hole, and the magnetic field that's coming out of that, all at fire ratio, etc., all of these things work together as one big family of interacting numbers, geometry. It's all audible things. It's all to do with fraction, rarefaction. Nothing can break the law. Nobody can break the law. Reality can't break the law. So what I'm going to continue to keep showing with all these types of things, whether it be a guitar or a pyramid or these blocks, or it doesn't matter, anything, all of these things, they all do this. They all encode synodic periods, they all encode this harmonic series, they encode everything because those things that I just mentioned aren't separate things. The above obeys these laws, below obeys these laws, everything obeys these sonic laws, these harmonic laws. And that's why these great builders put all of these numbers into their structures, so that we could reverse engineer it with very simple methods. If there was to be a cataclysm, these types of things are very simple. Pick a star where Saturn is. 378 days later, he'll be back at that same star. Doesn't matter which one you pick, that is what a synodic period is. But everything works together. Before it gets dark, I forgot the last one. 3.5 is the 350. We just make it into 3.5, 288, 6.3 and 6.3. We only do this so we can visually see this better. 40007.520 is actually from pole to pole is 40008. So it's actually giving us the from pole to pole diameter. And before we go, he's been down to Coricancha, or Coricancha, and he's been down to Ollantaytambo, and he's been measuring the niches. And next, I believe he's going to Machu Picchu, and he's already putting bets on that it's going to be 72 in the niches. The niches at both sites have been 72 centimetres high. 72 centimetres is 1.375 Royal Egyptian cubits. 137.5 is the golden angle. We'll go 7,200 so we can see 137.5 Royal Egyptian cubits. And 72 centimetres in Egyptian cubits is 1.6 Egyptian cubits. And a circle with a radius of 1.6 has a circumference of 10. And a circle with a radius of 137.5, the golden angle, has a circumference of 864. 864 being the equatorial diameter of the Sun, 864,000 miles. I don't know about you, but 137.5 is the radius and the circumference 864, and with plants growing at a 137 degree angle, this harmonic symmetry is astounding. The circle I've just shown with a 1.6 radius and a circumference of 10, the area is 2.56 times pi. An accepted abbreviation for phi, 1.6, equals a circumference of 10. The area is 2.56 or c, and in my previous videos 2.56 or philosophical pitch or scientific pitch times 2 pi equals 1609, which is 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometres. Before we go, mile means 1,000. 1 mile equals 1.609 kilometres. The 12 disciples plus Jesus equals 13. Adding together the first 13 Fibonacci numbers, it equals 609. So the sum of the first 13 Fibonacci numbers is 609. A mile means 1,000 plus 609 is 1609. So the first 13 Fibonacci numbers equals 609. 609 times 13 equals 7,917. We are seeing multiple reasons and multiple links to where 1609 is coming from. The birth of Christ is alleged to have happened on a great conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter, with weights and measures being sacred. When we take 1 kilometre equaling 0.62137 miles, well, what do we add to this number to get to 1? As I've shown in one of my shorts videos, but I'll leave it at the end of this. To get to 1, we add the synodic period of Saturn, 0.63. Are there any other links to Saturn and Earth measures? Well, taking 0.62137 times 609, and would you believe it, what do we get? 378.41433.